What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a cool little video for you guys. We are doing a textured top on top and a nice mid fade on the side. I like doing messy hairstyles on top when the hair is dyed because it makes it look a lot more textured than when the hair is not dyed. But you guys, to begin this haircut, I am going to be starting off cutting the top. So I'm going in making sure that his hair is completely saturated with water. That way my shears glide through the hair a lot easier. So yeah, definitely want to make sure that the hair is nice and wet. But for my guide, I'm going to be starting right here off in the front, and as soon as I create my guide, I'm going to be following that guide all the way to the back, starting off in the middle section. And also for these type of haircuts, I always like to leave the front longer than the back, so when I'm working my way back, I'm grabbing a little bit more hair every single time I go back. That way we get that nice flow. So now that the top is trimmed down, I'm going to be going back in and kind of just grabbing sections and point cutting the top just to give it that more textured look. And really, you guys, I feel like the more uneven the top is, the better it's going to turn out to be, just because it's going to be a lot more messy. So now I'm going to go in and style his hair. So I'm going in with my Dyson blow dryer on a medium heat and just really going in every single direction, just trying to mess it up even more and making sure that it's nice and dry before I go in and apply some texture powder and the matte paste. And as you guys can see, I'm not using any type of brush. I'm just really just going in with my hand, just trying to open up the hair follicles. That way the heat gets all the way down to the root, because I really want to make sure that everything is nice and dry. So now I'm going in with the level 3 texture powder, and just I'm gonna be evenly distributing the powder all throughout the top of his hair, and then just kind of work my hands through just to make sure that the texture powder is settling in. Now I'm using the Faded Culture Clay Matte Finish product. Now with this product, I'm basically just going to be doing the detail work on top, just making sure that I'm brushing, or not really brushing, but just moving the hair in the direction that I want it to go, and just finalize the look on top.
JP, this shit clean.
Now to begin the fade, I'm going to first debulk the area that I'm going to be working with, and I have my 1.5 guard attached to my clipper, to the Gamma boosted clipper, and I have the lever at the all the way position, almost making it a number 2, and then I'm just going in and just really debulking the area. Now when I'm going up, I'm making sure that I'm going up at the point where his head wants to start rounding out, well, just right before that, because I need a little bit of room just to go in and clipper over comb and just to really maintain that shape. Now I'm going in with my Babyliss Pro trimmers to go ahead and set in my bald guideline, and I'm not leaving any hooks on his haircut, so I'm starting off at the temple peak point and then just keeping it straight all the way across. I'm not necessarily dropping it a whole lot, I'm angling it down a little bit, just to give me a little bit more room to work with, especially in the back. And I'm just making sure that I'm going in right now and getting rid of every single hair. I want to be as neat as possible. Now I'm using my Stylecraft Rebel shavers to go ahead and bald out the very bottom part of his fade. And these shavers are actually really good. I've been using them for quite some time now, and they're for sure a must cop. So now here I'm working back to my Gamma boosted clipper, and then with the lever all the way open, I'm gonna go ahead and create my first guideline by going up about an inch. So now to go ahead and get rid of the bottom line, I'm going to be closing my lever all the way, and then I'm going to be flicking up about 1/4 of an inch every single time, making sure that I'm using most of the notches. And the notches, for the people that don't know what they are, they're the little markers that come on the clipper over by the lever area. And if you guys don't have the notches, you just want to be opening up the lever slightly every single time. Now here I'm working back to my trimmers and then just lightly touching up the very bottom, just trying to flick out the bottom line that was left with the shavers. Now here I'm moving on to my next guideline. I have my number 1 guard attached to the clipper, and once again starting off at the lever all the way open, I'm gonna go ahead and create a new guideline by going up about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. I'm just really making sure that I'm staying underneath where I had previously debulked the area, because since this 1 guard is lower than that previous step, I want to make sure that I stay just below that. But here I have my 1/2 guard attached to my clipper, and then I'm gonna start down fading and start to fade from the top to the bottom, starting off with the lever at the all the way open position, and now I'm closing the lever all the way closed. And when I'm using the 1/2 guard closed, I'm really just flicking out at the very bottom wherever I see the bottom line.
Hey, JP, this shit clean.
Now here I'm going in with the clipper over comb and the lever all the way open position. I'm gonna be going in with the clipper over comb and just kind of flaring out to go ahead and blend in the fade to the top. And when I'm going in, I'm making sure that I'm continuing the shape all the way up. Now for his lineup, I'm using my Babyliss FX3, and these are definitely modified. These are not out the box. So what I did was I added the Filthy Blends mod to where I could add the regular gold FX blade onto this trimmer. And as soon as you do that, these start to hit like for sure. These are probably one of the best trimmers I've had. Of course, like I did zero gap them and set them perfectly like a set, so it does take a lot for them to get to hit, but once you get them to hit, they hit for sure. But like when I'm doing the lineup, I always like to start off in the middle and then kind of work my way over to one side, complete that side, and then just work my way over to the other side and try to match it the best I can without pushing it too far back. But you guys, this was the cut. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Also leave your guys' comments in the comment section down below. And if you guys would like to purchase any of the tools and equipment I use in this video, the links will be down in the description down below. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.